Good morning, friends. This morning I am at Melbourne Airport and I'm travelling to Kuala Lumpur, economy class on the Malaysia Airlines.
Attention please. Passengers for the Malaysia Airlines, British Airways, KLM,
They've just called the flight. It's pretty crowded at the gate, so I might hang back a little bit and wait and board when they're ready for me.
If there's a drop in cabin pressure, this aircraft may differ from other types of aircraft. We ask that you all review the safety information card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Choice was a chicken masala with rice or fish, and I asked for a white wine, but they said there's no white wine, so I've got red wine. And my tray table is not quite straight, so they've put the magazine underneath to stop it sliding into my lap. Well, lunch was pretty good. There's a variety of offerings, a main course, an entree and a dessert. It's nice to see a full tray presented to you in economy. The food was tasty. It wasn't particularly hot. In fact, it was kind of lukewarm, but it was quite acceptable. They didn't have any white wine. They were only serving red wine, so I went for a red wine. So lunch was served about 1 hour into the flight. We're about 1 hour and 25 minutes in now. So I'm not sure if there's a second meal service. The presence of a priced menu for snacks makes me a bit suspicious. But as far as economy class meals go, that's one of the better ones I've had over the last 12 months. So I've been told that they've run out of red wine, so it was 1 cup of red wine before they ran out. But they are walking through the cabin offering orange juice and water, which is a pretty good service really for economy. We've been in the air 4.5 hours. It takes 4.5 hours to cross the Australian continent, and then we've got about 4 hours to go to get from the edge of Australia to Kuala Lumpur. Okay, in the toilet, everything you need: basin, napkins, soap, seat covers. There was a slight drama earlier when someone decided to smoke in one of the toilets, and obviously it set off an alarm. The crew came running, and there was a very heavy sense of smoke in the cabin. It was quite alarming until I sort of thought, actually that's cigarette smoke. But you could feel the tension rise as the crew dealt with it. Choices were chicken sandwich or cheese sandwich. So it took 20 minutes to actually get off the plane. Appears the usual train from the satellite to the main terminal is not running. It's been replaced by buses, and the buses leave from gate C5, which is exactly on the opposite side of the satellite terminal. So a bit of a hike to actually get to the bus to take us to the main terminal to get through immigration. This way to bus. Okay, it's exactly 9 o'clock, through passport control in 50 minutes. There's a KLA Express leaving in 8 minutes. Let's see if I can get there. Well, on the KLA Express with 1 minute to spare, 100 ringgit return trip into KL Central in Kuala Lumpur. Takes about 28 minutes. And here we are at KL Central. And I'm going to get a taxi to my hotel. You can get a local train line, but this time of night I think I'll get the taxi. Won't be much traffic. Okay, so it is 3 minutes past 10 o'clock KL time. Wheels touch the ground at 11 minutes past 8. I was at passport control by about 8:30. I was out of passport control and customs by 9 o'clock. I was on the KLA Express by 10 past 9. The KL Express arrived into KL Central at 9:38. Jumped into a taxi and got to the hotel here probably 5 or 10 minutes ago. Took 10 minutes to check in and get to the room, so there you go, 3 minutes past 10. So less than 2 hours from wheels touching the ground to getting into the hotel room at Kuala Lumpur here in Bukit Bintang. So Malaysia Airlines, pretty good marks I think. It's a fairly cheap ticket compared to say Singapore Airlines, and still gives what used to be a full service airline experience. You get 2 meals. The first meal is a proper trade meal with several courses. They were a bit light on in terms of the wine. There was no white wine on board, and I got 1 glass of red wine, and then they said they'd run out. So not a great airline experience if you're a wine drinker. There did seem to be plenty of beer though. I was lucky enough to have an empty seat next to me, and that certainly makes the experience much more pleasurable. But all in all, a pretty good flight with Malaysia Airlines.